Hi guys, today's walk, the weather forecast is for gale force winds today, so we're going to do a fairly low level but up through the forest. We're in Betws Y Coed. As you can see, we're at the main car park in Betws Y Coed. We're going to head up towards Flynn Park, work our way down towards Flan Roost and back along the river. I've got Lorraine with me today, experienced walker, so we're going to try and stay out of trouble, give rain for later, and 60 to 70 mile-an-hour winds. So we'll be careful and be careful walking through the forest. But it's a lovely day, it's warm, it's just windy in exposed places. So there might not be a lot of commentary if the wind gets up higher up, but I'll try and show which way the route is going. We're walking along the main road to go over the old bridge, and then we'll go up the forest from there, and I'll update you when we get near it. There we go guys, a bit more water than a few weeks ago in the heat wave. We've just come down the main road, we're going over the old bridge now, and on the other side of this we're going to just in front of the outdoor shop. There's a little car park there, and there's a notice there that gives you the routes, walking routes, and we're going to go up to Flynn Park from over there. But this is pretty spectacular, isn't it? Okay guys, if you're going to do this walk, it's the yellow marker post that you want to be following for Flynn Park. We're down just over the old bridge, turn left by the little car park and the outdoor shop, and we'll just follow the road up at first, follow the trail up the road, following the yellow markers.
To walk.
The video, that was very well put together, wasn't it?
Oh, he was
just
good, Peter.
Yellow arrows, guys, just turn right here.
Tom.
There you go. That's just bears off to the right here. You see, it's quite a steep walk up the trail, but beautiful in the forest. Just follow the signs that way. That's the path we've just come up. It's really steep, and we're following the yellow arrows, and it's a lovely path. A bit rocky and a bit steep, but very nice. Beautiful path this. Got all the moss covered walls and rock. Probably hear the wind howling through the top of the trees. It's a beautiful walk. You see the path does get a little bit boggy, but not too bad. After heavy rain it's probably a bit wetter than this. A lot of roots sticking out as well. If you stand on the roots, they're really slippery when wet. But lovely path through the forest this. The sun's trying to make a breakthrough there. Lots of these old mine shafts and mine workings. Just come to the end of that path down there. We'll just keep following the yellow signs, the yellow markers. But, it is really nice around here. You do have to keep an eye just up above in case any small branches get blown down. But in the forest itself, it's not too bad. It's on the edges. You have to be more careful. Yeah, we gained a bit of height now. It's the rain just coming in a little bit. You can see it blowing across the fields there, and the river down there. We're going to go back that way. But fantastic path up through the forest, but really windy. Bit sheltered here, so not too bad. Yep, some sort of old building there. There we go. see much of it. Probably I don't know, mine storage building or something. Not big enough to be a cottage. These woods are fantastic. That. Guys, the rain's coming down now, so it's coats on, and here is Slynner Park, just coming into view. Someone in the water down there, measuring the depth. A bit of measuring there. See, it's pouring down now. Guys, it rain's easing off a little bit, but still a steady drizzle. We just followed the yellow arrows past Slynner Park, and we're heading back down. A bit of a drop down to the forest down there. So we're going to head towards Llanrwst and drop down to the river and make our way back to Betws Y Coed and probably the Royal Oak, I would have thought, for a drink. It's just still following this track. We're following the yellow arrows. We're quite high up. Look down there, there's a bit of a drop, and there's the river down there, and that's Llanrwst in the distance. So we'll just follow the path, see where we come down and go back along the river. Still a bit of drizzle, but not cold. Lovely walk, but that forest is fantastic to walk through. It's a really nice path where we've just come down there. Well worth it. So we'll just keep going this way. And this little field, 400 years ago, was a bowling green, and built by Sir John Wynne about 400 years ago. Huh. Bit of history there. Go and have a look at the view while we're here. That's Llanrwst over there. You look out of the fields, you can see the rain going across like a curtain, but it's so fine you can hardly feel it. It's still a nice warm day. The river down there, that's where we're going back that way. Bit murky in the distance, but sometimes a walk in this weather is quite refreshing. But there you go, 400-year-old bowling green. Right, we're taking a deviation from the yellow arrows now. If you want to make that a circular route, you just go along the top road there, follow the yellow arrows. Next to the bowling green, we're going down this way, and we're going to have a look at some waterfalls and then cut back down to Llanrwst, and we'll make it circular the other way rather than back through the forest. It's pouring down now. Okay, we just followed that trail down. It's actually marked with white arrows, and then you come to this car park, and it is mountain bike trails from here. So if you do mountain biking, there's a few different marked trails for there. Lady Mary's Walk up that way, and we're going straight on, heading towards some waterfall that Lorraine knows about. Shore bench. So this is where people pass to do the mountain biking or the Lady Mary's Walk up to the forest, but we're going straight on. And then we come to this road, and we're going to cross the road and go down the lane here, and then are we going left or right there? We'll follow it round to the right. We'll have a look at the stream over here. Bit of a forest stream. Down the river. And down this lane we've come probably 100 yards or so, and come to this stile here, and we're going down there. Lighten up a little bit there. Yeah. Waterfalls in view. Closer look when we get there. Yeah, look at that. Betws Y Coed waterfalls. Never heard of them before. Amazing. Okay guys, once you've come down there, the waterfalls, then the path just goes back to the main road this way. Just follow the path through the forest. Right guys, that path brings you back out to the road. If anyone wants to come and see those waterfalls without doing any walking, Coed fell in bloom. Snowdon National Park. There is a car park there. You drive up to the gate, open the gate, park there, and it's 100 yards to the waterfalls, if that. So, you come from Llanrwst, straight over the old bridge, straight up the road, turn right, and then you'll see, just before the sign warning about the bends, you'll see the turn off there and the National Park sign. Pull in, open the gate, go and park, and go and have a look at the waterfalls. Well worth doing, especially after rain. And the good news is the rain stopped. The sky's brightened up a bit, and everywhere looks nice and green. So we're going to head back down the road this way now, towards the river. Turning right out of there. There you go, that's where you come from the waterfalls down the road. Not really a right turn, it's almost straight on from Llanrwst. So you come from Llanrwst, round the corner, and look for that pull by for the car park, and you can go see the waterfalls. We're going to go back. You can go to Llanrwst, cut through the cricket field, car park, and walk along the river from there. But there is a bit that's not really a public footpath. So we're going to go along this road, turning right now, following the Betws Y Coed sign, and drop down to the river further on, which is a public footpath. This is one of the advantages of being a tour, because I'm walking along this wall and I've just glanced over and there's a lovely little garden now, it's private property, little fountain, streams, very nice. I wouldn't have seen that if it had been shorter. I think those gardens were part of Gwydr Castle. Now there's a small door. And that comes up to my chest, that door. Hiya, you alright? Saw that gent running through the forest before, a good run that. We've just come along the road. If ever you do this walk along the river from Llanrwst, the public footpath, once you get to that part down there, actually comes up here, and you're supposed to walk along the road, which is what we're doing. You can carry on along the field, and that field is fenced off at the other end, but it looks as if the farmers purposely left a roll of fence at the end that you can walk through, walk around, and then you've got a little bit through the woods which is quite slippery when it's wet, and then the public footpath joins the river again just past there. So we're going to do the road and then we're going to join the river further down. Gale forest. Don't know what those big stone blocks are for. No rain at all now. There we go, there's the bike tree. You don't go on bikes on trees, you know. Yes they do. Be really careful on this road, traffic wise. Back over to the correct side. Look out for the path on your left. The public footpath sign's gone, but that takes you right down to the river. Down the steps, over the stile, over the little bridge. And how about that? What a view. Heron flying over there. Now we're just going to follow the path back to Betws Y Coed. Right, we hear the wind now, guys. The wind must be about 50 miles an hour easily now. But look at that scenery. Wind as well. When you're sheltered from the wind or the sun out, it's a beautiful day. Look at that. The campsite there if ever you want a camp. There's a few people there now. I'm just going to go over the stile and carry on along the river there. It's beautiful. Looking at the path through the woods now. A bit breezy. Lovely day, lovely walk. There we go. This is where you come to when you follow alongside the river. The railway bridge, follow the track up to the village. Down from the village of Betws Y Coed. There we go, back at Betws Y Coed bridge, and final look at the river. Pontopair bridge. If anything, that's even better than before. Okay guys, thanks very much for joining me on this walk. Betws Y Coed, up through Gale forest, back down the planned route, back around along the river, and back up here to Betws Y Coed. So until next time, thank you very much. One final look at the water.